Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today. Hey everyone, looking at natural gas on the daily and weekly time frame. So yet another rejection from the middle Bollinger Band daily resistance. That makes 5 days in a row. And the 10-day moving average resistance is now rejecting the price as well. So we can see 270, how important this level is. If we close below it on the daily time frame, we're looking down at 265 and 255 as the next levels of support. So lower high pattern intact. The bulls buying the dips below 270, but looking like we're going to test that level again. The weekly time frame is still seeing pullback and consolidation. The 100-week moving average support is 273. Bulls are trying to close above that by the end of the day Friday. At this point, this looks like a bullish flag, which support and resistance are parallel after a strong move to the upside, and it indicates continuation to the upside for the bulls. So I was watching the hourly chart, and commodities, we're monitoring them throughout the day in the chat room, and just waiting for clear setups and nice plays. And I saw this hourly chart when I checked in Netflix or checked in natural gas and saw 5 hours in a row with lower wicks bouncing off 275 support. So that made me say, okay, if we break 275, that's going to be a bearish entry and a DGAS entry. And I knew 275 was important because we've been watching it for the past couple weeks. We can see it was resistance, now acting as support, and we did get that bearish break. We lined up the price, so what I did is I saw these supports still holding. I went over and I looked at DGAS and I saw, okay, what's the high the past few hours for DGAS? And it was 685. So that let me know if DGAS breaks 685, that is a high likelihood that we break 275 support on natural gas. So essentially you can look for DGAS to break 785 and that's your bullish entry signal. So that ended up working out and we saw a big time break to the upside, breakout on DGAS. As we dumped about 4 cents in 2 hours, we did form a bullish reversal hammer. So people were asking me, what's support now that that has broken, where it's our target? And I was pointing out 271 and 270. And that's because of how it acted as support previously. You can see these candlesticks bouncing right off 271, and we know 270 from that daily time frame, how important that is. So we had a bullish reversal hammer. It's being confirmed, but look at this sharp downtrend line on the hourly that I drew before this bounce even played out. And look where this candlestick is being rejected from. Still 17 minutes to go on this candlestick, but this downtrend line, you might think it's cutting through all these candles. That's a terrible downtrend line. But what I'm concerned with here is the green candlesticks. Because as far as I'm concerned, the red candlesticks started trading high and above resistance, but they couldn't close above it. And I'm concerned with the candlesticks closes. So I'm putting my downtrend resistance line at the top of green candlesticks, showing the inability to close above those resistances. And it is still intact as resistance, lower highs and lower lows. If the bulls can get above this level, we'll look at 275 to be a resistance and a potential another bearish entry opportunity. So we zoom out and see the hourly chart does look more bearish than the daily. The daily shows 270 holding, but here we can see we did break below it and established a lower low in this lower high and lower low pattern. So there's plenty of potential downside still left if 270 is lost on the daily time frame. And if we do drop down to 265, that may be a time to start looking for a bullish entry, anticipating that this weekly chart is potentially a bull flag leading to continuation to the upside over the next month or so. So we'll keep checking back in with natural gas. Nice trade opportunity there for DGAS today, and 270 not done being tested. We'll check back in. Have a good night.